I wanted to do a video explaining why low carb and keto diets get so much abuse. Referring to weight loss, when some people get such great results on these diets, why do other people criticize them? Me included. What I really needed to find was a video where someone was just saying the stupidest shit. The really extreme nonsense that epitomized why people make fun of keto diets to help explain my viewpoint. But where would I find such a video?
Hey guys, it's Dr. Berg here.
Well, hello, Eric Berg. I would like to thank you for your supporting role in this demonstration.
I'm going to show you the 5 weight loss mistakes that everyone makes.
This video popped up on Instagram recently, so I went to YouTube to watch the full version. And my golly gosh, it did not disappoint.
Fat is there as a backup fuel in case you run out of sugar. That means that most people don't burn enough fat because they never starve themselves of sugar.
So let's kick off with some common low carb ideology here. This isn't supported by research. It has been directly tested that when you substitute starches for sugars on a calorie for calorie basis, weight loss remains unaffected. Now, this isn't the same thing as saying there are no adverse effects to consuming sugar in excessive quantities. Just acknowledging that sugar ingestion is not the gatekeeper to weight loss.
They go on a low carb diet, which might not be enough starvation of sugar.
We get it. The low carb diet camp can be ultra exclusive, and if you're not wearing your sugar phobia badge with enough pride, you're not allowed in.
When you read labels, always look at the sugar grams, okay? Those must be 0.
0. 0? Nope. Nope. Oh, what the fuck?
You can't do moderation of sugars. You have to do 0 sugars to even get into fat burning.
This epitomizes what I hate about extreme low carb ideology. People touting that you have to make your diet super fucking restrictive to unlock your body's fat burning potential. And how big would that fucking lock have to be that even 1 gram of sugar would stop you burning body fat? Cure for starvation would be easy, wouldn't it? Just give people a sugar cube and be like, nah, they're not going to lose any more weight now.
Why? Because just a little bit of the wrong thing, juice or candy or sugar, can literally bump you out of fat burning for 24 to 48, maybe sometimes 72 hours. So let's say you drink a glass of wine on Monday and then Wednesday and then Saturday. Oh, well, good luck. You just blew the whole week. You're not going to lose any weight.
Did I hear that right?
Blew the whole week. You're not going to lose any weight.
What the holy fucking shitballs, Batman? Apparently, if you have 3 glasses of wine spread out over the week, you've blown the whole week. There's actually a study where men drank a couple of beers 5 days a week for 10 weeks. And fun fact, they still lost body fat. And this is the thing that I detest with ultra low carb diet and ketogenic diet extremism. Pushing for this insanely rigid protocol where just a teeny tiny little bit of carbohydrate will throw everything out. And seriously, go and ask 100 keto fans how long it takes to get keto adapted. I've seen people on social media saying things like, oh, I didn't lose weight on a keto diet. And then other people replying with shit like this. Well, you actually have to be absolutely 0 carb for 6 months, otherwise you're not fully keto adapted. And there lies the big fucking problem with this. If you look at low carb diets in the research literature, the problem is adherence over time. Subjects that start on very low carb diets and then their carb intake just slowly creeping up. Like this trial where subjects started on 68 grams of carbs per day. But if you look at 6 months and 12 months, they were consuming 190 grams of carbs per day. So when you tell people that the only way they're going to lose body fat is to stick with a super fucking restrictive protocol, how long do you think they're going to last? So I want you to imagine that reduced calorie diets are like a 3-lane highway. In the middle, you have mixed macronutrient diets. In this lane, you have lower fat diets. And in this lane, you have lower carb diets. And on the very, very verge of this lane is a tightrope. And that tightrope is the ultra low carb or ketogenic diet. So why strive to walk the tightrope unless you naturally gravitate towards eating that way anyway? Most people don't take the piss out of low carb diets at all. They are, of course, very, very viable methods for weight loss. People are taking the piss out of these absurd myths that popular spokespeople keep propagating. They shoehorn people into striving for that ultra low carb intake rather than educating them about the importance of calorie balance and then letting them have their own choice. By all means, if you want to lose weight and reducing your carb intake is an easy way for you to follow a reduced calorie diet, crack at it, my friends. But people saying that the only way to lose body fat is to go on a super low carb diet need to get in the fucking sea.